A basement 3 blocks south of Times Square. No sign on the door, no business license, just concrete stairs descending into smoke and the particular tension that exists where money changes hands in darkness. Marty Reisman stands near the back table. 42 years old, 5'8", 145. Dark slacks that need pressing, white shirt, sleeves rolled, scuffed leather shoes, 2 days of stubble catching fluorescent light, in his right hand a ping-pong paddle, custom-made, handle worn smooth from 20 years of grip. In his left pocket, $200, 5 20s, 10 10s, everything he owns that matters. Rent is due Friday, $450, 3 weeks overdue. The landlord stopped leaving polite notes 2 months ago. Now they come in red ink, capital letters, final notice. Marty hasn't eaten since yesterday. A hot dog on 42nd Street, 75 cents. His stomach cramps now, reminding him that discipline and hunger are different things. The basement air is thick. Cigarette smoke hangs in layers. 23 men in a space built for 12. Some lean against brick walls painted industrial gray decades ago. Others sit at card tables pushed into corners. 2 ping-pong tables dominate the center. Green surfaces marked with cigarette burns and water stains, nets sagging in the middle. When a ball drops, it echoes. When men talk, they whisper. This is where fortunes shift silently, where reputations build or collapse without fanfare, where the only currency is whether you can back up your talk. Marty's been here since 6, 5 hours, 8 matches, won 6, lost 2, $20 each loss, $40 gone. Money he couldn't afford to lose. But saying no means they think you're scared, and scared means finished. Everyone here knows Marty Reisman, 2 decades hustling table tennis across New York, underground clubs, YMCA tournaments, exhibition matches, anywhere someone puts up money. He's beaten legitimate champions, former Olympians, players with endorsement deals. But Marty has none of that. No sponsors, no recognition, no security. What he has is skill. His backhand is legendary among those who know, a whipping slice that generates unreadable spin. He places balls within millimeters. His reflexes operate faster than conscious thought. He sees patterns before opponents know they exist. Most nights, he walks out with more than he walked in with. Most nights. Not every night. That's the problem. Some nights you're tired. Some nights timing is off by a fraction. Some nights you face someone whose game matches yours perfectly. Those nights, you lose. And losing when you live, match to match, means disaster. Tonight, Marty is tired. His lower back aches from 5 hours standing. Right shoulder hot and tight. He's 42. His body doesn't recover like 25. Every match takes something that doesn't come back easily. He's thinking about leaving, taking his $200 and walking out. But $200 isn't enough for rent, isn't enough for anything except delaying inevitable. So he stays, waiting, hoping, dreading. Then the door opens. Heavy footsteps descend. Everyone looks up. Conversations stop. Richard Castellano walks in, 6'2", 230, mid-50s. Charcoal suit worth more than Marty's monthly rent. Gold watch, gold cufflinks, polished shoes reflecting fluorescent lights. Silver hair perfectly styled. Face weathered. The face of a man who built fortune through means he doesn't discuss. Richard owns this building, 3 others in Midtown, a restaurant in Little Italy, pieces of businesses nobody's heard of. The quiet kind of wealthy, the dangerous kind, the kind with connections and leverage and ability to make problems disappear. He's also a ping-pong enthusiast, not a player. He took lessons for 2 years, plays at a country club on weekends, thinks he's better than he is, but he loves the game, the speed, the strategy, the psychological warfare, and he loves gambling on it. Lost thousands in this basement, doesn't care. Entertainment, the money means nothing. Richard walks to center. His presence changes atmosphere. Men straighten. Conversations restart quieter. He's not someone you ignore. His eyes find Marty. He smiles, calculating. Marty Reisman, still here. Figured you'd have cleaned everyone out by now. Marty nods, neutral. Slow night. For you, maybe. Richard pulls a cigar from inside pocket, clips the end, lights it with gold lighter. Sweet smoke adds another layer to air. I've been hearing things about you. What kind of things? That you're the best player in New York. I'm one of them. False modesty doesn't suit you, Marty. I've seen you play. You're the best. Problem is, nobody knows it except people in basements like this. Marty waits. This is going somewhere. How much you got on you right now? The question lands like a punch. Personal, invasive. Everyone's listening now, pretending not to, but listening. Marty considers lying. Pointless. Richard probably already knows. 200? Richard laughs. Not cruel. Close. 200. That's it? Best player in New York, and you're walking around with $200? It's enough. For what? 2 weeks of groceries? Richard pulls from cigar. You know what I think? You're wasting your talent. Playing for $20, $40 a match, nickel and dime stuff. You should be playing real money, life-changing money. Marty's chest tightens. He knows where this goes, has heard versions before, never ends well. I'm listening. Richard gestures to table. One match, you versus anyone I pick. Winner takes all. $50,000. The number hangs in smoke-filled air. 50,000. Marty's entire year of hustling might add up to 12,000 if he's lucky. 50,000 is 4 years. Is rent paid, is security, is breathing room, is everything he doesn't have. But there's no free money. Not in Richard's world. What's the catch? Simple. You put up everything you have. You're 200. And if you lose, you keep playing. For me. Free matches, exhibitions, however I want to use you. 6 months. There it is. 6 months of free labor, 6 months of being owned. Richard would parade him around, put him in matches against players Richard's betting on, use him to settle debts, build relationships, entertain clients. Marty would become property, a show dog. Who am I playing? Richard smiles. Don't know yet. I'll bring someone in, someone good, someone worth 50,000. When? Now. Tonight. I make a call, they're here in 30 minutes. Marty's mind races. Insane. Taking a match against unknown opponent. No time to scout. No strategy. Just skill against whoever walks through that door. If he loses, he's trapped. 6 months of servitude. No income, no freedom, no way out. But if he wins, everything changes. $50,000, rent for a year, could buy time, stop living match to match, breathe for first time in a decade. The men watch him, silent, waiting. Nobody tells Marty what to do. This is his choice. Richard checks his watch. I need an answer, Marty. 90 seconds. That's how long Marty stands there. 90 seconds of calculation, weighing odds, trying to predict unpredictable future. Stomach cramps again. Hunger, fear, same feeling. He thinks about his apartment, eviction notice coming, his age. 42. How many years left where reflexes stay sharp? How long before younger players surpass him? Before he's too old? This might be his only chance at real money, his only shot at security, but might also be the decision that destroys what little independence he has left. The paddle feels heavier than it should. Okay, I'm in, Richard grins. Smart man. Wait here. He walks to corner, makes a phone call, speaks quietly. Marty can't hear. Doesn't matter. Decision made. No taking back. 35 minutes later, door opens. A man descends, late 30s, Asian, lean, athletic clothes, carrying paddle case. Marty doesn't recognize him. That's bad. Richard brought someone from outside usual circuit, different training, different style. Richard makes introductions. Marty Reisman, meet David Chen, ranked 17th in the world last year, currently training for international competitions. Marty's stomach drops. 17th in world, legitimate world-class player, not a hustler, not amateur. Someone who plays 8 hours daily with professional coaches, someone whose entire life is table tennis at highest level. This isn't a match, it's an execution. But too late. Money's on table. Richard holding both stakes. Marty's 200, his 50,000. Matches happening. Best of 7 games. First to 4 wins. Standard rules. No second chances. First game goes to David. 11-6. Faster than Marty expected. Forehand devastating. Marty's backhand gives him trouble. Not enough. Second game. Marty adjusts. 11-9. Marty wins. Finding patterns. David telegraphs serve subtly. Slight shoulder dip before slice serve. Marty starts reading it. Third game. David, 11-7. He adjusted back, stopped telegraphing. Now Marty's guessing. Fourth game. Marty, 11-10. Battle, every point desperate. Marty's shoulder screams. He ignores it. Has to. No choice. Fifth game. David, 11-8. Marty's exhausted. 30 minutes maximum intensity. Legs shake between points. Sweat drips into eyes. 2 games to 3. David needs 1 more. Marty needs 2. If David wins next game, it's over. 50,000 gone. 6-month servitude begins. 6th game. Marty fights like life depends on it. Because it does. 11-9. Marty wins. Forces 7th game. 3 games all. Winner take everything. Basement silent, every man watching. Nobody moves. Only sound is ball. Only thing that matters is next point. Marty serves. David returns. Rally back and forth. Marty's backhand. David's forehand. 17 strokes. Marty wins point. 1-0. They trade points 4-all, 5-all, 6-all. Neither can pull away. Both playing beyond limits. Both refusing to break. 10-9. Marty's lead. 1 point from 50,000, 1 point from freedom. His serve. He tosses ball. Sees David shift weight. Reads return before it happens. Serves to corner. David stretches. Returns. Marty's already moving. Backhand, cross court. David lunges. Gets it back. Barely. High return. Weak. Marty smashes, David dives, misses, 11-9. Marty wins. Basement erupts, men shouting. Someone throws beer bottle against wall, shatters. Marty stands at table, breathing hard, can't quite believe it. $50,000. Beat world-ranked player. He won. Richard counts money. $500, $100 bills. Hands them to Marty. The weight of it, reality. Marty's hands shake as he takes it. He walks out at 2:30 a.m. 50,000 in pocket. Biggest win of his life. Should feel like victory, like salvation. But walking up those stairs, Marty feels something else. Dread. Heavy, cold dread settling in chest. Because he knows what comes next. IRS comes first. Gambling winnings are taxable income. $50,000, 40% bracket, 20,000 gone. Just gone. Reported income means back taxes surface, 3 years unreported hustling earnings, penalties, interest, another 12,000, 18,000 left, rent, 12 months paid, 5,400, 12,600 left, then debt surface. Real ones, kind with no paperwork, money borrowed from men who don't forget. $4,000, various amounts, various names, all due immediately now that word spreads Marty won big. 8,600 left. Landlord raises rent, building going up market, new rate 600 monthly. Marty can fight it, can move. But moving costs money. First month, last month, security deposit, easier to pay. Every month, another 600 gone. 14 months. That's how long 50,000 lasts. 14 months feeling like he finally made it. Then he's back. Back in basement, back playing for $40, back with nothing. But now he's older, 43, 44, reflexes slower, shoulder worse. Younger players coming up, faster, hungrier. Players who look at Marty Reisman and see what they don't want to become. 5 years later, reporter finds Marty, doing piece on underground gambling, asks about $50,000 match, asks if winning changed his life. Marty sits in same basement, different men, same smoke, same desperation. Changed it for 14 months, then everything went back to exactly how it was. Except I was older, slower, and I'd proven I could win big money once, which meant everyone wanted a piece next time. Meant bigger stakes, bigger risks, meant I couldn't walk away from matches I should have walked away from. Reporter asks if he regrets it. Taking the match. Marty looks at paddle. Same one. Still perfectly maintained. Still only thing he owns that matters. Every single day. Because winning that match taught me the worst lesson possible. Taught me that even when you win everything, you still lose. Money goes, taxes come, debts surface, and you're left exactly where you started. Except now you know what having something feels like. And that makes having nothing hurt worse. Reporter writes this down. Thanks, Marty. Leaves. Marty stays. Because where else is there to go? He plays another match that night. $40. Loses. $200 in pocket feels heavier than $50,000 ever did. Because $200 is all he has. Again, still, always. That's what 90 seconds bought him. 14 months of breathing. Then, lifetime of remembering what breathing felt like. Marty won. Beat a world-ranked player. Walked out with life-changing money. 5 years later, same basement, same $200, just older. The money didn't save him. It delayed the inevitable for 14 months. Then made the return worse. Because temporary solutions to permanent problems don't solve anything. They just show you what you're missing. Marty had $200 when he made his choice. 5 years later, $200 again. The number didn't change, only the weight did.